Hello, and welcome to IBM watsonx.data integration. In financial services, some of the most valuable insights aren't found in rows and columns. They're hidden in emails, documents, call transcripts, and reports. This vast world of unstructured data has traditionally been difficult to access, analyze, and integrate into core systems. As a result, critical information often goes untapped, leaving gaps in decision-making, risk assessment, and customer understanding. But that's changing. With unstructured data integration, organizations can now extract meaningful information from these complex data sources and transform it into usable, actionable insights. From identifying risk signals buried in documents, to uncovering customer sentiment in communications, to accelerating compliance through automated data extraction, the possibilities are transformative. In this scenario, your financial institution has acquired a regional bank, and you need access to some key information before the full systems integration deadline occurs in a few months. Specifically, you need to get some actionable data about the top 100 customers' loan agreements before that information is populated in your institution's systems. The good news is that you have access to thousands of loan application documents that contain the information you need. The bad news is that you don't have time to read through all these documents. Let's see how IBM watsonx.data integration can meet this challenge using unstructured data integration. Here we see one of the commercial loan applications. This is the format used by the regional bank we've acquired. A quick scan of the PDF shows us some key information we need, such as the business name, loan amount, and terms. We need to get the information from this document into a usable format that we can leverage for queries and reporting. We'll move over to watsonx.data integration to start the process. We already have a project for the regional bank acquisition, so let's create a new asset to analyze the unstructured data using unstructured data curation. We'll call it Commercial Loan Applications. Let's skip the tour for now and add our document. The PDF asset is already in the project, so we'll add the Gulf Coast Marine Supply loan application here. Clicking Analyze Documents starts the process. Once the analysis starts, we can click the pop-out button to view the data flow. After a few seconds, the analysis is complete and we can go back to our document. Here, we can see that this document was processed as a mortgage lending document because it matched an existing document class. Let's look at the available document classes. Here, we can see the fields and sample values found in the mortgage lending document class. Let's go back to the document now. With the analysis complete, we can start processing the document. However, we see there are a couple of missing configurations we need to specify before we can continue. We'll start with the vector database by choosing a pre-created connection to Milvus. Next, let's select the entity database. We need to use the Presto connection and save the data in the UDI schema within the watsonx.data lakehouse. With all the configuration settings entered, we are ready to process the loan application document. Once the processing starts, we can view the metrics. A quick click resizes the canvas so we can watch the progress as each step completes. Scrolling to the end of the log details, we can see that the created document set is mortgage lending document. Let's go back to our document and then return to our project. After clicking the Assets tab, we can see a table was created in our project. Inside the table, we can see the Gulf Coast Marine Supply record has been extracted from the PDF. Now, let's jump over to the watsonx.data lakehouse and see if the data was populated there. Here, we'll open the Data Manager, select our catalog, then schema, and finally our table. This view shows us the column names and types. We can view the data by clicking Data Sample. There it is. Our Gulf Coast Marine Supply record was successfully written to the watsonx.data lakehouse. And that's it. In a matter of minutes, we were able to extract key information from a PDF version of a loan application. Now that we know this works with one document, we can load the rest of the documents into watsonx.data integration to gain actionable insight from unstructured data about the newly acquired customers. As financial services organizations look to unlock the full value of their data, one challenge stands out: how to harness the vast, untapped potential of unstructured information. Turning documents, communications, and other complex data sources into meaningful, trusted insights requires more than isolated tools. It demands a unified, intelligent approach to integration. That's where IBM watsonx.data integration makes the difference. With the ability to seamlessly extract, transform, and integrate unstructured data alongside traditional sources, Data integration empowers organizations to break down data silos and bring hidden insights into the flow of business. Whether it's enhancing risk detection, improving customer understanding, or streamlining compliance processes, unstructured data becomes a strategic asset, not a missed opportunity. Combined with scalability, governance, and real-time capabilities, data integration ensures that every piece of data, no matter the format, is accessible, reliable, and ready to drive action. In an industry where insight is everything, the ability to fully leverage unstructured data is no longer optional, it's essential. With IBM watsonx.data integration, you're turning complexity into clarity and data into a decisive advantage. Thanks for watching.